Did you know most marriages don't end because of cheating? They don't end in fire. They don't end in screaming. They don't end in scandal. They end in silence, in small moments, in unspoken resentment, in emotional neglect that nobody names. And today, we are going to talk about one of the quietest killers of love, the absence of boundaries. Imagine this. You've been married for 20 years. You've been faithful, responsible, present. You provide. You care. You try. But every winter, relatives move in. Friends stay just for a while. Your house becomes public property. They eat your food. They use your heating. They disrupt your peace. And your partner says nothing. No boundaries. No defense. No, this is our home. Just silence. And slowly, something inside you begins to shut down. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Hospitality is beautiful. Generosity is noble. But marriage without boundaries is not love. It's exposure. A spouse who does not protect the emotional space of the marriage creates a silent wound. And silent wounds are the most dangerous ones because they don't bleed loudly. They bleed slowly. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt emotionally protected by your partner? Did they defend your shared space? Prioritize your comfort? Choose you in front of others? Or do you often feel like you are competing with extended family, friends, or outside expectations? Now here's a harder question. Are you silent because you want peace or because you're afraid of conflict? Many people confuse avoiding conflict with preserving harmony, but real harmony requires courage. Silence is not peace. Silence is postponement, and postponed boundaries turn into resentment. Ask yourself honestly. 1. Do I feel at home in my own marriage? 2. Do I feel chosen, especially in public? 3. When I'm uncomfortable, does my partner notice? 4. If I express a boundary, do I feel respected or dismissed? Now let's go deeper. If you were the silent partner, the one who doesn't set boundaries, ask yourself, am I trying to please everyone? Am I afraid of being seen as rude? Did I grow up in a home where boundaries were discouraged? Do I secretly believe my spouse should just understand? Here's the possible healthy answer. A strong marriage requires visible loyalty, not just loyalty in private, but loyalty in action. Love is not only staying faithful physically. Love is standing beside your spouse socially, emotionally, publicly. When a spouse consistently fails to create boundaries, the other partner experiences something psychologists call emotional abandonment. And emotional abandonment doesn't mean being physically alone. It means being emotionally unprotected. You can share a bed and still feel alone. You can share a house and still feel homeless. The tragedy is this. No one cheated. No one lied. No one shouted. And yet, love slowly evaporates. Not because of betrayal, but because of invisibility. So what should a healthy response look like? It's not about rejecting family. It's not about becoming cold. It's not about isolation. It's about balance. Healthy marriage boundaries sound like this. We need to discuss this together. Let me talk to my spouse first. Our home needs private time. We love you, but we also need space. Notice the word we. Marriage is a team structure. If one person constantly negotiates alone, the structure weakens. Protection in marriage is not aggression. It is responsibility. Here's the most important question. In your marriage, do you feel like a priority or an accessory? If your partner had to choose between pleasing others and protecting your peace, who would they choose? And if the answer makes you uncomfortable, have you spoken about it? Or have you been silently withdrawing? Because silence may feel noble, but it is corrosive. The quiet death of marriage rarely looks dramatic. It looks polite. It looks civilized. It looks mature. Until one day, two people realize they are roommates with shared history, not partners with shared protection. Love needs warmth, but it also needs walls. Without walls, even warmth escapes. If this message resonated with you, if you've ever felt alone in your own marriage, if you've struggled to define what was wrong, you're not crazy, you're not weak. You're becoming aware, and awareness is the first step to rebuilding strength. This is MindSnap, where we explore the psychology behind the emotions we struggle to name, Subscribe if you're ready to understand yourself more deeply. Share this with someone who needs clarity. And remember, the loudest problems aren't always the most dangerous. Sometimes, it's the quiet ones. See you in the next video. Have you ever felt like you're losing yourself in your marriage? One day you wake up and wonder, where did I go? This is a common feeling in what we call a boundary-less marriage. It's not just about you. The ripple effects on your children can be profound and last a lifetime. When kids grow up in a home without clear personal boundaries, they often struggle to understand their own needs and feelings. They might learn that love means giving up your identity, or that it's their job to manage their parents' emotions. This can lead to anxiety, difficulty forming healthy relationships later in life, and a constant feeling of not being good enough. They might become people pleasers, always seeking approval because they never learned that their own feelings are valid. But here's the good news: healing is possible, for you and for them. It starts with one small step: setting your first boundary. It doesn't have to be a huge confrontation. It can be as simple as saying, "I need 15 minutes to myself right now," or "I'm not comfortable discussing that." The key is to start small and be consistent. It will feel uncomfortable at first, maybe even selfish. But remember, you're not just doing this for yourself. You're modeling healthy behavior for your children. You're teaching them that it's okay to have needs, to say no, and to protect their own well-being. This is one of the greatest gifts you can give them. It's a journey, not a race, and every small step toward healthier boundaries is a victory. If you're struggling with this, please know you're not alone. Seeking support from a therapist or a trusted group can make all the difference. Thanks for watching, and remember to take care of you.